Yeah.
And which can easily be tied into the theme of your motion picture, because it's about a man who's traveling a great distance.
Yeah.
That motion picture was... how did you receive it?
I left out trying to define the thing, apart from my own personal characterization, and as it was hard to understand what Nick wanted to achieve with Newton's character. I could only use my own terms of reference. So my characterization is really immaterial. What I enjoyed about it was the actual process of making the film, from a potential director's point of view, which is what I want to do. I only saw the film once after it had been finished, and it was a nice film. I liked it very much, but I didn't really develop any opinion about it. Working with Nick was a great experience. And did
he make you look good?
I guess that's down to Tony Richmond, who was the chief cameraman, who is quite a romantic as a cameraman. Well, Nick is as well. Nick is a high romantic. The equation of man against vast areas of ground is one of his chief obsessions, which was also brought up in Walkabout. I don't know whether you ever saw that film.
I didn't, unfortunately, no, I haven't.
Which I still think is Nick's best film. It's absolutely incredible.
It's the nature of your mind to know everything you're doing thoroughly. You have sort of it's not a fear really, but a dislike for, it seems, doing something you don't fully comprehend. So motion picture was quite a stimulant.
I felt in an odd position. I mean, it hadn't been for a long time that I'd been required to do the things that I was supposed to do, then shut up and sit down, without taking an active... I didn't exert my own views on the thing very much at all. I really wanted to put myself in the hands of somebody else to see how a director works with an actor, because I wish to do maybe 4 or 5 films under different directors as an actor, to know how an actor reacts to a director before I can possibly direct another actor.
Have you spent time on the set watching?
I spent all my time that I wasn't working, just
hanging out.
Watching, yeah, I learned a hell of a lot.
There's a lot of the character. Well, obviously, it was you. I mean, it's ordered by.
I don't know. I think Nick is also very good at casting. He had the film, and the character in the original book had strong resemblances to the kind of isolationist characters that I'd been producing. So it was a fairly sort of accurate piece of casting. It had credibility from the moment go, the same as Jagger had perfect credibility for performance. There were lots of parallels with both careers, the film career and Jagger's career. Nick doesn't juxtapose as much as I would have done. I would have probably put somebody in it completely out of character with that.
Like who, for instance? Who would you have cast as the man who fell there?
Someone like Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I would see, if I started making films, I would make them on a very straightforward narrative level. They would be fairly regular conservative style films. I'm not...
Your Hollywood picture, you mean?
It certainly wouldn't be a Hollywood style picture. It would be far more of a European experience and far more intimate. Pastoral kind of miniature thing.
A lot of...
Very much the antithesis of what I've been doing on stage in the past. It would be... I would zoom right in. It would be a micro world rather than a macro world.
Let's have you live. Tonight, an extraordinary evening with David Bowie, recorded at David's apartment high atop the busy streets of New York City. We covered quite a range of subjects, too, from Ziggy Stardust to fascism in England to recent trips to Kenya he's made. And, of course, the motion picture part of his life. And we'll include some tracks from his forthcoming album, Stage 2, in the program. Should be a very entertaining 1 hour. So sit back. We'll be right back after a brief pause when the Superstars Radio Network continues.